Hey guys, this is Matt1 here with another episode of Mad Matt's Minecraft, and it is Thaumic Thursday here on the Roarke server. As you can see, I'm standing in a bunch of netherrack that's outside. This right here is the, I'll keep the nudity down, nice. This right here is the quarried stone that we found last episode, and I'm just kind of maybe making a design. I'm gonna have to go and get more. I kind of like it. I'll probably get some quartz blocks and set it up so they look a little bit different. Just set up a basic Thaumic station today. I didn't really have time to do anything. I got paper in there, got stuff. Anyway, I got my Thaumonomicon. Everything seems to be just about. I don't see anything newly. Oh, smoky quartz inverted. Research completed. What is this? Quartz negative, regular blocks. Oh, so it's just like black quartz. Well, that's legit. Oh my gosh. Maybe we'll have to do something to that. And then a bottle of rainwater. While it's oh, cool. Is the only way you notice studying the air aspect. Weather complex subjects so probably won't come handy until later in your career. That is really awesome and good to know. So, luckily, I can cause rain to occur. Files, yeah. Let's see here. And other things I've got. There's the standard tree. Which is a lot more revealed than it normally is, actually. Normally these things are kind of hidden, but there's a lot more of it. The one thing I wanted to make a note of me wanting to make is my Boots of the Traveler, I think, is going to be useful. I hope some of the other stuff will also be useful. I'm not entirely sure at the moment. But since I'm planning on not owning a jetpack ever, this is hot, by the way. It's like that's like a sauna here. Really hot sauna, ow. But since I'm not planning on owning a jetpack ever, and not getting into the technical, I will do it. I am planning on this for being a bit more of a Mage's Tower type thing. I do like the look of netherrack, but we'll see how that goes. I have a lot more lily pads there to aid in jumping across. Phantom sounds. So let me show you some other stuff that I discovered. I still got netherrack in there. Berries. I set up my raspberry bushes, or blackberries. These are blackberries here. And that's pretty good. I still want to make a maze out of berry bushes. I think it'll be cute. And I'll probably end up when I make a city, which we'll talk about in a little bit more oh crap, I don't have any inventory space. It's because I've been doing a ton of stuff, and it's annoying. Oh my gosh. Come on. Yeah, I've been sitting here and farming mostly this evening. Recording this the day before, as I tend to do, so I can get out. I apologize that yesterday's episode was not up when exactly I wanted it up. I'm going to try and start doing these at noon, but I forgot to set the visual up to schedule, and then I didn't actually have a lunch break. My bosses decided to spring for hot dogs for us. They just wanted to like break out their grill or whatever, and so we had hot dogs on the boss's budget, and they was tasty. They weren't even like cheap hot dogs like you would expect your boss to give you. Oh no, that's not how it works here at my furniture store. Our boss springs for like the most expensive, amazing hot dogs ever. These were like steak dogs. They were like as fat around as a silver dollar, and they was delicious. They truly was. I wonder if I can. Oh, what's that? Okay. These are really, really annoying. I know they're like naturally occurring. They might have something to do with this biome, but they would be better if. Where's my dirt? It'd be better if I could like throw a piece of dirt there, and then it would go away after a while. But as far as I know, they don't ever. And then you can break them with a single punch, and they don't. I don't know if they ever turn into like actual water blocks or something. They're just really annoying. Did I get all this done? I did. Right, more stuff. As you know, I'm gonna be starting putting like in a village here, taking stuff out, reclaiming the rainforest in here. This is my pumpkin farm, because I was thinking about it, and pumpkins are probably going to be one of the better ways for me to get permutatio, I believe. No, it's not permutatio. Whatever that uh, arrowy aspect uh, is probably going to be best through pumpkin seeds, because I can store them up in pumpkins and in barrels, and it just makes it very convenient. These are my chickens. I don't like chickens. Chickens are stupid, but their feathers are extremely useful, especially when you're making 2 tables to craft things with. And so I had to get some eggs from Brandon, who I should probably give him something for it. And then, oh, look, eggs. Mud. There we go. Okay. Um, yeah. Should probably trade him something for the eggs, but I haven't yet decided what that's going to be, or if he needs anything. He's one of those people who's probably going to be teched up way past me. Probably is already rocking quarries and whatever. I don't know. I don't really know. But that's what's been going on around here. Going to be flattening stuff out, adding houses. You know, like one for each farm. I'm not sure if I'm going to support the idea of a cotton field, because cotton is really annoying. It will, in fact, be cheaper and simpler for me to make a massive sheep farm and then crop down sheeps to make, go to like the community macerator to make string. Because it's just so really, really annoying to make string from cotton, because you need 3 cotton for each piece of string. I get so it's really inefficient. They don't give you seeds, so you have to like break the plants, which takes a while because the plants aren't meant to be broken. And oh, apparently my saturation is entirely full from blueberries. I didn't know it was possible. I thought it just kept going. So I know you guys don't want to watch me just spend some time. Oh, I remember one of the things I was doing. You don't want to watch me just spend time Thaumiking, because everyone has spent time Thaumiking, and it's really boring to watch people spending time Thaumiking. So we're gonna skip all that, and we'll just go to a couple of things really quick. First, Force Gems. Let's bring it down so you guys can see. Force Gems contain wandy stuff and energy stuff and glassy stuff, and so they're really, really useful for this thing. As you can see, we're just going to grab them and we're going to throw them in here, and bam, suddenly we're working on enchanted fabric. Success, first Valiant set. Brandon is apparently doing bees. Hooray! I have a second one for some reason. I'm not entirely sure. It'll probably be when I'm working on like a secondary big horrible thing, and yeah, where I can like throw, I don't know, some flint in there and see what flint turns up, because it'll probably be something different. Flint apparently is nothing right now, so let's stop wasting flint. Oh my gosh, Minium Stone is going to make this so easy. A pile of ashes, one of the things you can just randomly find, has destruction and change. Amber, of course, has a bunch of different stuff. I'm still kind of working out exactly what is going to be useful or not. If we go over here to the Tinker's Construct stuff, there's not a lot of TC that's going to be useful. If you look, aluminum brass, nada. Aluminum ingots, nada. Steel is useful, but the TC blocks aren't going to be. Iron and gold. Gold is, like, of course, way more useful. And then I was poking around in here, and I saw, ooh, I had a pumpkin. It's good to know. Claws. Claws are going to be useful to be able to get some Eldritch stuff before having to waste Ender Pearls, which won't be a waste, because I can totally use the Minium Stone to turn iron into Ender Pearls. But claws are going to be an important thing, because I do want withers. Crowbar is totally a tool I will totally sacrifice. And 4 shards I'll totally sacrifice, because I don't want any of them. There's a bunch of flowers, too. Topaz. Topaz has a bunch of Charis and Vitrium, I believe they're called. But a lot of this mod stuff just doesn't exist for Thaumcraft, which is sad. And a lot of the nether trees are apparently just trees. Anything in here? Seared bricks don't exist. Netherrack shards don't exist. Pile of ashes I can totally take back over there. Oh, I do have more bone. That's good. Oh, nether quartz has diamondy stuff. That's awesome. Cotton seeds are seeds, so they have change in them, so that's good. There's my TC chest. Ooh, I've got lapises. Still lapises on the hammer. There you are. So yeah, I don't remember if I showed this off, but I've been throwing, trying to get Fortune 3 is really what I want on this thing, and it doesn't really want to give it to me yet, but it has looting, which is useful for getting boneses and stuff. Hammer right now, with its durability, I don't know, it doesn't look like it actually deals much damage because of its stoneboundness, which doesn't make sense. But it's got a pretty slick auto mining, and it's got a fortune and auto repair, which means it will fix itself in my inventory, albeit slowly. Yeah, none of these really have. Stingberries do. Stingberries look like they'll be pretty useful. Oh, I had mentioned in chat that I figured out what stingberries do, and I wanted to show that on camera. And this will be the last thing. Okay, so stingberry, it says hit a little bit evil, hit like a truck. And I wasn't quite sure what that meant, because it seemed really vague. I'm going to plant barley instead. I have no reason for planting barley, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't like barley. It's an extremely crappy form of wheat. Please, somebody, give me my flax back. I am really missing the flax. Anyway, so stingberry. I do have stingberry bushes. They do seem to be functioning in the overworld instead of the nether. So yeah, we're going to eat this, and that'll be it for the episode. Stingberry, yeah, it doesn't look like it does saturation, but it gives you mining fatigue and strength, apparently. I had missed the mining fatigue before. But yeah, it gives you strength. So it makes it easier for you to beat people up for 10 seconds, which isn't extremely long. Yeah, so that's that. I think that's it update-wise from me today. Yeah, just starting basic thumb crafting. I'll probably have a lot more interesting stuff for next video. And if there's anything you want to see me do or say, tomorrow is Free Friday. And, yeah, and so I will be doing, oh, look at the pumpkin harvest. Why shouldn't you guys, fuse wood? Do I have a fuse wood tree? I don't have a fuse wood tree right now. Dang it. I'd like to show you the fuse wood. But if I don't have any available, I can't now, can I? I love my lumber axes. Though I think it causes things to despawn weird. Dark wood. It's totally a sapling. It's totally a type of tree. Fuse wood tends to explode when you use it, so you have to be careful. There's liquid power that I find in Happy Go Fun bags and stuff. Anyway, I think that's it today, guys. I've just really been farming while waiting for chickens to hatch so I can start this episode. I haven't really done much of anything. But if you guys stay online, I will see you next time. Peace out.